Marcus Ashford III walks into Judge Caprio's courtroom wearing a $15,000 Italian suit and the kind of effortless confidence that comes from never hearing the word no. At 28, he is heir to a $4.7 billion fortune, flanked by 3 attorneys who cost more per hour than most people make in a week. His lead attorney is Jonathan Sterling, the kind of lawyer with a Wikipedia page who has defended Fortune 500 CEOs. But Marcus is not here for a traffic ticket. He is here because he killed someone. Sophie Martinez, a 23-year-old college student, is dead because Marcus decided to race his Lamborghini through downtown Providence at 90 miles per hour while filming himself for Instagram, and when his car slammed into her Honda Civic, Sophie did not survive. What makes this case different is that Marcus genuinely believes he should not be held accountable. His entire life taught him that money erases mistakes, settlements replace consequences, and his family name provides immunity. So if you are wondering what happens when someone who has never faced consequences finally meets a judge who does not care about billions, expensive lawyers, or family connections, stay with me. What you are about to witness is the moment privilege collides with justice, when someone who thought he was above the rules discovers courtrooms have no emergency exits for the wealthy. Like this video if you believe no amount of money should place anyone above accountability for taking a life. It is Tuesday morning in Providence Municipal Court. Judge Caprio enters and Marcus stands slowly, deliberately making everyone wait. When the judge sits, Marcus sits before being told, a power play. But Judge Caprio's face registers complete indifference to wealth. Mr. Ashford, you are charged with vehicular manslaughter, reckless endangerment, and leaving the scene. On March 14th, you drove at excessive speed, struck another vehicle, and killed Sophie Martinez. Do you understand? Marcus leans forward with that smooth voice wealthy people develop. Your Honor, this was a tragic accident. My family has offered substantial compensation. This should be resolved privately, the way these situations are typically handled. Judge Caprio removes his glasses slowly. I asked if you understand the charges, not your opinion. I understand what they are claiming, Jonathan Sterling interjects. Your Honor, my client cooperated and expressed deep remorse. These circumstances warrant consideration. Mr. Sterling, expensive lawyers do not change that reckless driving killed someone. Witnesses saw Mr. Ashford accelerate through intersections, weaving through traffic, running red lights. He hit Sophie's car at 93 miles per hour in a 25 zone. She died instantly. Marcus sits straighter. Your Honor, I have extensive training in high-performance vehicles. I have raced professionally in Monaco and Dubai. What the police call reckless, I call spirited driving. Spirited driving at 90 miles per hour through downtown. Sophie made a legal left turn when you hit her. That Lamborghini weighs 4,000 pounds. It crushed her vehicle like aluminum foil. First responders needed 20 minutes to extract her body. Your advanced engineering did not prevent that. The courtroom goes silent. Judge Caprio displays surveillance footage. It shows Marcus's yellow Lamborghini blowing through a red light, swerving around a truck. Timestamp: 9:13 p.m., 2 minutes before the collision. This is controlled? Those pedestrians jumping back? A truck driver slamming his brakes? I was going too fast. Police received 6 911 calls reporting a dangerous yellow sports car before the collision. You kept accelerating until you killed someone. The prosecutor displays Marcus's Instagram story from that night, posted at 9:11 p.m. Video from inside the car shows the speedometer at 87 miles per hour. Marcus grinning. Audio. This is what $300,000 feels like. Unstoppable. The courtroom erupts quietly. Marcus's face drains of color. After the collision, you looked at the wreckage, got back in your car, and drove away. You drove 3 blocks to a parking garage, called your father before 911. Your father called attorneys before you called for help. Sophie was trapped for 17 minutes while you protected your legal interests. I panicked. I did not know what to do. You knew enough to involve lawyers before first responders. Subscribe to Judge Stories if you believe power without accountability corrupts justice. Sterling stands. Your Honor, my client prepared a proposal including full restitution, charitable donation, and commitment to community service. This demonstrates genuine remorse. Judge Caprio turns with disappointment. You are arguing your client should buy his way out of vehicular manslaughter. That is privilege purchasing immunity. He picks up a letter. This is from Maria Martinez, Sophie's mother. Your Honor, my daughter was 23 in her final semester at community college, studying to become a nurse. She worked 2 jobs to pay for classes. She was driving home from class, tired, but following the law. She stopped at red lights, used turn signals, drove carefully. Then Marcus Ashford decided rules did not apply because he has money and a fast car. He killed my daughter while filming for social media, laughing about feeling unstoppable. Then he left her dying while he called lawyers. His family offered $2 million to settle quietly. But my daughter's life was not a transaction. She was a person with dreams. Marcus took all of that because he was bored. Please do not let his money protect him from what he did. My daughter cannot speak anymore. I am speaking for her. Judge Caprio sets the letter down. The courtroom is silent. Marcus shows genuine horror. Mr. Ashford, stand up. Marcus stands slowly. You came expecting wealth to protect you. You brought expensive lawyers to negotiate. You invoked your family name. But in this courtroom, you are a person who drove recklessly, filmed yourself, killed someone, and fled. That is who you are. Your Honor, please what? Give you special treatment? Ignore you took a life? Let you write a check? I will do anything. You could have done anything when you decided to drive 90 miles per hour. You could have thought about other people's safety. You could have valued Sophie's life. Judge Caprio reviews his notes. Most vehicular manslaughter cases involve people who made terrible mistakes, drove drunk, fell asleep. Those people showed genuine remorse immediately. You hired lawyers to argue technicalities. You offered money to make it go away. This is not your first incident. In 6 years, 14 speeding tickets across 4 states, 2 reckless driving citations your lawyers reduced, 1 racing incident dismissed because your father donated to the prosecutor's campaign. This pattern led to Sophie's death. You spent years learning money erased consequences, so you never developed respect for law or people's safety. I understand that now. You understand because you finally did something money cannot fix. You killed someone. Sterling stands desperately. Your Honor, we request to present our mitigation package. Your package is insulting. You cannot value Sophie's life in dollars. Not 2 million, not $1 billion. You cannot buy your way out of killing someone. Marcus Ashford III, you have been found guilty. These crimes represent not just poor judgment, but a lifetime of being told consequences do not apply to you. You drove recklessly because you could afford tickets. You ran red lights because you could afford lawyers. You fled because you assumed money would protect you. But Sophie Martinez is still dead. Judge Caprio leans forward. I am sentencing you to 15 years in state prison with parole after 8 years. You will serve in general population. Your driver's license is permanently revoked. You will never legally drive again. Your Lamborghini and 2 other vehicles will be seized and sold. Proceeds to the Martinez family. You will pay full restitution in the amount they determine. You will publicly acknowledge responsibility in a statement not written by attorneys. You are prohibited from social media, interviews, or profiting from your story. The bailiffs approach with handcuffs. Marcus turns to his attorneys. "Do something. My father will—" "Your father cannot buy you out. Neither can your lawyer's reputation or money. You took a life. That is how justice works when you cannot purchase immunity." The handcuffs click. Marcus stares at them. "My family, my career, everything I worked for." Sophie had everything she worked for too. A degree, weeks from earning. A nursing career she would never start. A life she would never live. All ended because you drove fast and filmed it for Instagram. You are making a mistake. My family will appeal. Do you know who my father is? Your father is someone whose son killed a woman and tried to buy his way out. That is all that matters. You will regret this. You will have 8 to 15 years to think about your choices. I hope you understand Sophie's life had value, your actions have consequences, and wealth does not give you the right to destroy families. The bailiffs lead Marcus away. As he reaches the door, he looks back at the courtroom where he walked in confident and untouchable. The door closes, his expensive suit disappearing into a corridor leading to a cell where suits do not matter, family names mean nothing. And a 28-year-old heir will spend the next decade learning what accountability means. Judge Caprio addresses the courtroom. Wealth should never be armor against justice. When someone uses money to escape consequences, it creates a system where the rich can harm others without penalty. Marcus Ashford spent his life learning money could fix any problem. Today, he learned some problems money cannot fix. Some mistakes cannot be purchased away. Some victims cannot be made whole by settlements. He pauses. Sophie Martinez will never become a nurse. She will never graduate, marry, have children, or achieve any dreams. Marcus took all of that because he was bored and wanted to drive fast. No amount of privilege makes that acceptable. Within hours, the story spreads across social media. The same platforms where Marcus posted his reckless driving videos now carry headlines. Billionaire heir sentenced to 15 years. Judge refuses to be bought. Wealthy driver finally faces consequences. The reactions are overwhelming. Thousands share the story, expressing relief that money did not buy immunity. Sophie's classmates create a memorial scholarship. Her family releases a statement thanking Judge Caprio for treating their daughter's life with dignity. Marcus's social media is deleted, but internet archivists saved every post, every video, every moment demonstrating the reckless entitlement that led to Sophie's death. His Instagram story, this is what $300,000 feels like, unstoppable, becomes evidence of why he needed to be stopped. 3 months later, every appeal is denied. His father hires additional lawyers, tries to leverage political connections, offers endowments to institutions. None of it works. The conviction stands. The sentence stands. Justice, for once, cannot be purchased. 6 months after sentencing, Sophie's mother visits the courthouse to personally thank Judge Caprio. She brings a photo of Sophie in nursing scrubs, smiling, full of life. This is who my daughter was, not a settlement amount, not a legal complication, a person, a real person with dreams and love and a future. Thank you for seeing her that way. Thank you for making him see her that way, even if it took 15 years. Judge Caprio keeps the photo in his office, a reminder that every case involves real people, real lives, real consequences that cannot be negotiated away by expensive lawyers. Marcus Ashford walked into Judge Caprio's courtroom expecting his billions to protect him, expecting his lawyers to negotiate a settlement, expecting his name to shield him from accountability. He left in handcuffs, sentenced to 15 years, stripped of his license forever, forced to confront that he killed someone, and no amount of money could change that. His case became a reminder that justice cannot be purchased, that human life has value beyond any monetary calculation, and that rules apply to everyone equally. even heirs to billion-dollar fortunes. If you believe no amount of wealth should protect someone from accountability for taking a life, like this video. If you want to see more stories where Judge Caprio refuses to let money buy immunity from justice, subscribe to my channel Justice Talks and check out the other videos on my channel. See you in the next video. Stay healthy.